liked beer. I still like beer. But I did not drink beer to the point of blacking out.
Everybody comes in, your grandmother.
The reason the market is doing what it's doing is people are sitting at home getting the checks from the government, okay? And this fair share is a bullshit concept. It's just a way of attacking wealthy people, and, you know, I think it's inappropriate. We all got to work together and pull together.
On? Does this work? Hello?
They're coming all over the place.
Sam, if I could just get the sentence out. Sam, if I could just get out. Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. A retweet, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
In person, in my office, in Philadelphia. That's where they should be done.
An opinion of somebody. Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody.
I hate the white man. He's of the devil. He was made in a cave in the worst parts of Europe, produced from the lowest forms of humanity.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Jim. Only the really I hate to say that hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours before. In my opinion, it's never too late. Little double sound deck. So that's the story, fellas. Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Ah, the hell with it, I'll move back in." You know, it doesn't sound like a very normal. You mean they moved out and what? They missed it so much that they wanted to move back in? Yeah, it's crazy. Well, and then even before you do that. And not even including that. That's why I hardly even included that number. Although in one state we have a tremendous amount of dead people. So I don't know. I'm sure we do in Georgia too. Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours before. In my opinion, it's never too late. Little double sound deck. So that's the story, fellas. Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Ah, the hell with it, I'll move back in." You know, it doesn't sound like a very normal. You mean they moved out and what? They missed it so much that they wanted to move back in? Yeah, it's crazy. Well, and then
they're not accountable to anyone. I get 10 to 12 million views a month, and they won't come out and address my progressive audience. They won't come out and address Bree's audience, or Katie's audience, or Justin Jackson, or you. They are not accountable to us. They're accountable to the women of themselves. Let's not kid ourselves. As Chris Hedges taught us a long time ago, the people attracted to politics are the most mediocre people. They're not your friends. They're elected second.
Bad deal. Should have never been thought of.
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Hello, users, and welcome to a motherfucking shitcockin' motherfucking fuck, also known as Above It All, folks. So I got a smudge on my glasses. Let me, This is the one-handed technique, folks. You might be wondering, holy shit, this bitch is serious. Check this out. Look at it. Look at this. This is the one-hander. This is the one who's switching lenses. Look at this. Incredible. Incredible. You know what that is, folks? You know what that is?
Unbelievable.
Only here for the intro. See ya. You have a good one, Choki. All right. Woo! 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 All right, folks. So, I am waiting on a response from someone. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get one. I was originally going to have a debate today between myself and a forced to vote person. But they're not responding to my DMs. I sent them a message like an hour ago. And they have yet to respond. So, we'll see how that goes. If not, you know, I have enough content. I'm content with the amount of content that I possess at this current moment in time. And, hashtag Governor Who is trending. Let's check this out. All right, folks. So Joe Biden, president of these United States, that is including all of them, decided to say this, and it has 1 million views, and it sounds good. Gotta raise the volume on this because it is the year 2021, and somehow news reporters cannot normalize audio levels, so I have to do their job for them.
Using your words about don't be in the way and saying I am in the way to block so much interference with the federal government.
Governor who?
Owned, folks. Owned. I'm sorry, but like this is Whoa, folks. Whoa. Governor who? Hashtag, folks. Hashtag. Whoa. That is some crazy stuff. So I heard this, and now let me verify whether or not this is true. But it seems like Joe Biden after. Is this correct? Is this possible? I'm not sure if this is the same day. Okay. But it seems that Joe Biden went on a little bit of a joyride after epically owning Governor who? I don't remember his name. But it seems that he went on a joyride. Look at, he's getting in his Jeep. The Rubicon, folks. Rubio, folks. Check this out. Look at that. And look at that. And the music, and they've got the whole thing. Look at that. He's going on a little pop. He's going on a little ride. He's going on a little ride. So, he thinks he's going somewhere, and then he's, actually just supervised. Oh, look at that. Look, Poppy's in the car. Oh, he's pointing. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, they're so cute when they're that old. Anyway, so that's the president. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But I think I'm doing a live show. Pretty sure. So. Bada boom, folks. That's the world. Alright, so that's basically everything I had to talk about. So now I'm, again, waiting on this Force the Voter to reply to my DM. Just kidding, folks. I have way more to talk about. Reminder! My pop-up used to just take rides. Yeah, no, good morning, comrade. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, he's taking a ride. He's going to the ice cream shop, and then, he's going to get himself a scoop. Anyway, folks, the Force the Vote person has not yet replied to me. On Monday, we're going to get Matt Strackbone on the show, and so we'll see how that goes. And, is this, do I want to talk about Ted Cruz? I don't know. So, folks, apparently, and this is according to reports. Now, I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure. Like this was sent to me. I have not watched the clip. Cornelius, I'll see myself out. Just force the voter. I'm trying, but they're not responding to my DMs. All right. So Jimothy Dumbo, also known as the dumb bitch, decided to make some very interesting comments about Ryan Grimm's attire and his sexual preferences. And so let's watch. This is going to be very interesting. It appears Ryan was on the Vanguard podcast. Somehow a podcast that has people that are less intelligent than I am, but they've got way more subscribers. Personally, I think that that's cancel culture. But what am I going to do? Write a book on it? But anyway, so this is Jimmy Theodore, 50-second clip. This was sent to me. Let's see if it's as bad as they say.
And putting on the T-shirt didn't work. People, go over there. Go to the Vanguard. I love that show. I love those guys. Go over there. Look at the comments. Not one of them liked Ryan Grimm or this interview. So, and here's what I said about him sexually. You want to hear what I said about him sexually? No.
He didn't answer.
No.
He didn't answer. But the answer is obvious. So why are you weighing in on a topic that you haven't even read the basic minimum about it? And why are you trying to dismiss the whistleblowers if you haven't even read the most basic documents showing the evidence that they collected that was censored?
Folks, the evidence.
Because I think he likes to be humiliated. Some people like humiliation. I don't judge those people. Whatever gets.
So one of the things that I like doing on my show is I like playing my own segments over and over and over again. I personally think that that's something that's like, it's indicative that you're a really smart and talented YouTuber. And so let's see.
Get you off. That's what gets him off. That's part of BDSM. I get it. You like to be humiliated. It helps him come, probably.
Whoa, folks. Whoa. That is some very interesting stuff. So, again, I just want to, I don't understand what the T-shirt thing was about. That was, the thing that was super bizarre. Is that Ryan Grimm is wearing a T-shirt Folks.
And putting on the T-shirt didn't work.
It didn't work. Putting on the T-shirt didn't work. I mean, that's interesting to me. That's super interesting. I don't know why that would be the case, where putting on the T-shirt wouldn't work. I don't even know why he would put on the T-shirt. But it's certainly very interesting. But again, folks, like, we all know that the sign of a successful show is if you're syndicated, if you do reruns. All right, folks, so I really want to take this moment. Folks, check this out. I'm playing my own clips. Let me get my disclosures out. There you go. You might not know who I am. You're clicking on this video. In fact, I'm going to turn my air conditioner off. Just because I'm referencing myself. So let me get my disclosures out here. I am a shit lib. I shit, and I lib, and I just can't stop. So I'm constantly in a state of shitting and libbing. So that's the world that we live in, folks. I don't even know. But apparently Jimmy Dore does not like Ryan Grimm, so that's some breaking news. Hashtag force the T-shirt, folks. Interesting. All right, let's see. Did that like get the force the voter out? Oh, I got a DM. It's not them. It's just one of the 17,000 group chats I'm in. Thank you. All right. Who is the guest? There's someone with a job, apparently. They were supposed to show up yesterday, but then they didn't. And then they said that they could show up today. And now they're not responding, so. This is the guy. Hold up, I'll show you. This is the guy. This is the guy, folks. So we'll see if he shows up. I know he's got a real job, but I'm so sorry. This is their most recent tweet. Check this out. Whoa. I thought this guy was... So, okay, this guy... First of all, what's going on here? Second of all, so their pin tweet is simping for Crystal and Sagar. And their most recent tweet 7 hours ago is COVID denial. Who is this guy? He's some random dude who, like, yelled at me and I asked him to come on my show. So, we'll see if he comes on. But, I mean, that's very interesting. I might have to inquire about that if I get him on here. Whoa. Now this is certainly interesting. Kansas school board candidate wants, quote, pro-white country with protected white majority? That is incredible. I got a hair on the tip of my tongue. All right, folks, let's watch. Is there audio? There's no audio. Let's read, folks. Naked hatred will be on a Kansas election ballot Tuesday. Josh Wells, a Hutchinson area man with Proud Boys and other alleged right-wing extremist ties, is nostalgic for the good old days when the U.S. was a pro-white country with protected white majority. He's running for the Haven USD 312 Board of Education, a group calling itself the Midwest Youth Liberation Front unearthed Wells' avowed longing to establish a white nationalism or pro-Western Christian theocracy with a protected white majority status, whichever one is more obtainable. Because, quote, every race deserves a homeland, folks, running for the Board of Education. Wells' admitted goal of his new Midwest Nationalist Party is to establish a white ethno-state. Interesting. Wells openly praises the death of black people, spreads Nazi Germany symbolism, and thinks non-white people don't belong in America. Okay. It's another hot, sleepy August election. Turnout is always low. But you wouldn't want somebody with that mix of hate and anger and misinformation, preferably in any kind of leadership, let alone on a school board, says State Senator Cindy Holscher, Democrat of Overland Park, who has been monitoring political races for extremism, especially in school board elections. This is something that I wanted to talk about as well, and now I have an excuse to do so. So the critical race theory thing, I don't know how many of y'all are paying attention to it, but the critical race theory thing is huge. Like the right genuinely thinks, like, bear with me, they actually think that critical race theory is lying. Like, first of all, it's a lie. They're teaching lies to make kids hate America, and they also conflate America with white people. So they think critical race theory is like fan fiction to convince children to hate white people. That's what they think. They genuinely think that. Instead of, I don't know, it's the actual history of the United States, and we need to learn this history so that we can fucking move on already. Like, the reason why you think critical race theory is teaching kids to hate white people is because you, a white person, are a racist motherfucker. And you think your stupid-ass fan fiction conspiracy world about, like, how the southern states had a lost cause and how the KKK are the good guys, right? Somehow you think that that's a winning strat. Like, I just don't get it. But it is, and that's the other thing is, like, the only people that care enough to go to school board meetings and the only people that care enough to run for school board are the crazy motherfuckers. They're being activated. It's just like abortion, right? These people are being activated. They're like sleeper cells, right? They're terrorists in this country that have been asleep for X amount of years, and then boom, critical race theory. They're up. Where do I go? The school board. Like, they literally, these motherfuckers are out of control, folks. And like, I really, like, now that school is starting to get, like, you know, it's starting up again, these motherfuckers are coming out of the woodwork. So, I mean, if you have kids, go to school board meetings. Like, full stop. If you have kids and you're not going to school board meetings, I mean, let's be honest. Like, you know, better homeschool that motherfucker, because you're not doing what you need to do. And then second of all, if you don't have kids, go to school board meetings. Just say, I'm thinking about having a kid. You know, this meeting is going to be, like, I'm considering having a child, so I'm, you know, attending the meetings to see whether or not having a child here is, you know, go to these motherfucking meetings, because the only people that go there are crazy motherfuckers. They're crazy. They're out of control. They want white ethno-states because they're fucking silly people. I don't know what the fuck even to tell you anymore. Motherfuckers are crazy. Crazy. Did this motherfucker respond to my DM yet? Folks, it has been over an hour and this motherfucker hasn't responded. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's read some comments. Folks, I don't think you understand how little I understand. Lol, none of this have been explained. In fact, let me bring this on screen. I'm going to start doing more like respond to comment segments. So that's like kind of what I'm going at here. All right, folks. Check this out. LOL. None of this has been explained. Watch the interview Jimmy Dore had with the leader of the People's Party. Then you get the explanation of why you need @3 party and what they are referring to that you do not understand. Folks, this is in response to me saying the People's Party is useless. And I just, this is the world that we live in. I really need you all to understand that I am lying to you. Obviously, I've been paid by a lot of people to lie about the People's Party. I am a liar. And so that needs to be understood. And so we got another comment here. So let's check this out. Working in the two-party electoral system is a dead end. Nina losing means that the doors have been shut for progressive and yes, even shitlibs. Huh? But if shitlib won the election? But a liberal won the election, and so Nina losing to a liberal means that liberals can't win elections. And okay. If Nina, who had a 30% point advantage with name recognition, cannot win, then forget about reforming the Democrat Party. You don't make sense. So we all know that when you lose an election one time, that means that you give up forever. Reminder, Bernie Sanders did not win an election until I think it was like his third or fourth run. Cori Bush famously lost in 2018 and then gave up forever, and that's why she is in Congress now, because she lost and then gave up forever. This is the world. This is the world that we live in. Here's another comment from a Force the Voter. I'm like, these people are really interesting. Let's check this out. How are you so stupid to not see her BS as just performative? This is commenting on a Cori Bush video when Cori Bush actually managed to convince Biden to extend the eviction moratorium. That was obviously performative. So let's read. It's a valid question to ask why she won't withhold her votes to demand important issues get addressed. Did you hear the answer she gave? She's bullshitting 100%. You people are beyond repairable in your brain damage. So, force the vote. If you didn't force the vote one time, that means you're banned forever? Oh, this one was really good. Oh shit, there's more. They replied again. Holy fuck. Hold the phone, folks. This is breaking news. Holy shit. Okay. This guy's got like a fucking multiple parter. What the fuck? Okay. This is incredible, folks. Check this out. Do you understand how illogical and sexist you sound? This is a very concerned Jimmy Dore fanboy who's very upset at this current moment in time. Well, at least they were upset 21 hours ago. So this is in response to a video entitled, what is it entitled? It's like Jimmy Dore fanboys explode or something. Jimmy Dore fanboys attack Nina Turner. This is a video I did in like February. All right, so let's read. The sexist part is about calling men Bernie bros, or in your case, calling men Jimmy fanboys. That's right, folks. We all know that calling someone a fanboy is a sexist slur. Let's continue. It's an attack rooted in the elite playbook of dividing men from women. What? Fanboy. We're talking about the word fanboy here. Black from white. Gay from straight. Anything to divide and confuse us. So we don't realize it's actually a class war that the elite ruling class are waging on us, whether we like it or not. The only way they can and have defeated us is by dividing us. When you demean your fellow brother and sister with such derogatory terms like Jimmy fanboys, you are speaking in the language of the proletariat, the elite managerial class, and you are better than that. Wait, I'm speaking in the language of the proletariat? Isn't that a good thing? What? I think they got a little bit of, I think they confused themselves a little bit there. But anyway, so my response, now this is where I checked out. This is all new content from this point onward, so bear with me here. So my response is, huh? Fanboy is sexist? That's my response. So we're going to go on. We're going to read. All right, folks. It's definitely a derogatory term used by the proletariat, i.e. the elite's manager class, to divide brothers and sisters of working class poor. What? But then that wasn't enough for them. That wasn't enough. They had to go on. So let's read. Let's say you liked Hillary Clinton and you wanted her to be elected, and I got all of society to call Hillary Clinton or any other female that I disagreed with fangirls. I'm pretty sure I'd be called a sexist, just saying. Don't read ahead. I know you all want to read ahead. I haven't gotten there yet. Just please, for the love of God, bear with me. So calling someone a fanboy is sexist. But only if they support a man. If you support a woman and you're a fangirl, that's also sexist. What? But let's go on. I get now. Now again, this is all like I just responded, huh? Fanboy is sexist. So that's all they're going off on, and they're going in their own universe. I get now that you probably just see it as pop culture, but you will understand why these terms and phrases are introduced more and more into the mainstream media and American conscious as you get older. Pop culture. What? Like I literally participate in direct action and on the ground politics and organizing and protesting, and I've worked on political campaigns. But no, this is all pop culture to me. Okay. You should read Manufacturing Consent by Chomsky and The People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. I actually have those books on my shelf over there. I would get up and show them to you, but I don't care that much. Prepare to have your world rocked. It's too good. Is this thing on? Is this on? Okay, I'm sorry, folks. All right. Are you ready for this? Okay, so now again, I want to remind everyone what we're talking about. We are talking about the word fanboy. Like, let's say you really love the Fallout games. You just play Fallout all the time on your computer. Some would say you're a Fallout fanboy. Well, here's why the term fanboy is basically the N-word. Okay, these phrases and words, just like the N-word, are introduced into society to divide and cause fear and hatred. This elite playbook is thousands of years old. That's right, folks. The word fanboy is just like the N-word. That's right, folks. Hashtag force the vote. Lord have motherfucking mercy, man. Like, and you know I'm going to call this video Force the Vote Fanboys or Jimmy Dore Fanboys. You know that's what I'm going to be calling it. But what the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, like, seriously, man. What the fuck? I gotta, like, post that part on Twitter. That one is a really good follow-up. Holy shit cock, man. Lord have motherfucking mercy. Lord have motherfucking mercy, man. Wow. Felix, please keep the fuck up already. Like, goddamn. No, it's not. I'm just reading stupid comments. Keep the, like, watch the goddamn live stream. I don't think this guy's gonna debate me today, folks. Alright, let's get into the Elizabeth City recap. Fucking fanboy is just like the N-word, man. I will never, like... These motherfuckers, man. I mean, like, I swear to God. I swear to God, man. These motherfuckers. Fanboy is the new N-word. I'm sorry. I need a moment. I'm sorry. I need a moment. I really, like, I have to, like, what the fuck, man? Before I get into, like, actual serious news, I really just need a fucking moment. What the fuck? Lord. Meanwhile, you ghosted Dream Floral when he challenged you to debate. So we got a live one here, folks. I ghosted Dream Floral. First of all, I did not ghost Dream Floral. Dream Floral kept spamming my fucking YouTube videos with nonsense. And whenever I would try to organize a debate, they would be busy. Oh, sorry, can't do that. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry? And eventually I just stopped replying because it's like, if they want to come on, I'm live every single day at the same time. I'm live. I'm here. I'm right here, folks. If they want to debate me, they're welcome to. But it's like, there comes a point where it's like, it's really difficult to organize with someone who's constantly kicking cans down the road. But like, I mean, I'm down. If you want to come back in here and re-spark it, I'm down. I'm not hiding. I'm hiding from Dream Floral. That's right, folks. Dream Floral. I am hiding. I'm afraid. I don't know who this person is either. This person, like, sends me a message or some shit. And it's like, don't worry. Like, I want to debate you on Trump. I think this is, like, around the election. I think it was around the election. I don't remember. But this guy wanted to debate on Trump. And then in their, like, invitation debate, it was like, don't worry. I won't be transphobic. My girlfriend is trans. Like, just out of nowhere. And it's like, all right. First of all, I feel sorry for her. Second of all, thank you for telling me. Like, it's bizarre. It's very strange. But feel free to let him know. I don't mind. I stream every day at the same time. Sounds like a setup. It really does sound like a setup. It really does. I love the idea that these, like, we have motherfuckers that come in here and they're like this guy, like, opens the stream. I'm gonna fucking own the streamer. I'm gonna wait for the streamer to make fun of someone for not doing a debate so that I can own them with their epic hypocrisy when you don't even have the full story. But again, I don't mind. I'll debate anybody. I'm not sexist. My wife is a female. That's... Oh my god. I literally can't with these motherfuckers, man. I literally can't with these motherfuckers. Like, I'm serious, man. Like, these motherfuckers, like, they write the jokes themselves. Like, like, you could write entire sitcoms with just, like, serious comments that people on YouTube make. Like, people in 1000% seriousness writing stupid shit, you could turn it into a sitcom. I swear to God, man, like, it's incredible. I'm gonna sit back and watch the stream for potentially days and days and days. Until the streamer finds someone to debate and they back out. So that I can remind them that someone who was annoying was ghosted. Like, I don't know, sometimes things fall through, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if some motherfucker's going out there, like, saying I ghosted them, I mean, okay, that's their prerogative if they feel that way, but sometimes things fall through. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, you know, I was going to hang out with a friend the other day, and then they said, oh, sorry, I have to do some errands. Does that mean I got ghosted? No, it's just like plans fall through. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, sorry, I forgot I have to go do grocery shopping. Or, oh no, I have a doctor's appointment. Ghosted. All right, folks, let's get into the news. I like how this, I'm literally trying to extend this so they write a second comment, but they're not falling for it. Nathan X. Who the fuck? What kind of name is Nathan X with a period at the end of it? Like, what a loser. Anyway. So yesterday, in the city of Elizabeth City, in the county of Pasquotank County, yesterday was day 107 of protests over the police shooting of Andrew Brown Jr., and yesterday we had a little bit of an incident, and so I want to talk about this. So I posted this tweet yesterday as the incident occurred, and I want to provide to you the more of the context here for what happened. So I've got the full video right here. Let me open this up. This is the video of the entire march, and this is why I started recording all these marches. In full, because you never know when shit like this happens. So we start up on Colonial Avenue. I've got a megaphone, as you can tell, and they're doing some prayer. I don't, didn't really work out. But I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. And so we're marching down Colonial Avenue. Now, I want to describe the scene here a little bit. Now, this is me. You can see my shadow. So, this building right here. You see this building? So, Eddie Buffalo is standing talking to someone on the right on the other side of this railing. Like, you see this pillar to the left of that pillar. I'm not sure if the shaky camera gets it. There it is. So that's police chief Eddie Buffalo right here. The chief of police. Now I want to be very clear. The chief of police has been out 0 times. We have been protesting for 107 days in a row. The chief of police has interacted with protesters 0 times. 0 times. Folks, 0. Not 1, not like a couple, not 5 or 6. 0 times. This is the first interaction Eddie Buffalo has had with protesters. So he is right there. The chief of police is right there. I want to describe the scene here. And so we are marching, and, we're having a conversation. We'll skip ahead a little bit. So we're marching, we're going through, we're doing our whole thing. I've got the megaphone, so as you can tell, I'm putting it, up and down. It's really good, workout, to be honest. So then, a Jeep comes through, and our friend here gets hit by the Jeep as it passes through. So I want to be very clear. I did not get, I got a few frames at it, right? But check this out. So he's just standing there, we're marching. We turn around. This guy is obviously a little deranged, so I want to play this with audio on. Justice! No. So my phone, this is something, I don't know if y'all know how to fix this, but my phone has multiple microphones, and instead of having them all record audio at once, it switches back and forth. So when I'm participating in the chants, the audio is not the best. Oh! So I turn around. Shut it down. So they're driving slow. They beep, they slow down, and then they just drive through the guy. Right? Now, again, I want to remind you, literally, 180 degrees. If you flip the camera 180 degrees, you would see Chief of Police Edward Buffalo with an E at the end. So, this guy just drives right through. Are you okay? Are you okay? So I want to remind everyone, the chief of Elizabeth City Police Department saw this whole thing happen. I'm about to talk to him.
Stop right.
Did y'all see that? So when I say, did y'all see that? That is me looking at Eddie Buffalo, Chief of Police. I asked him if he saw it. Y'all witnessed that, right?
He hit you, Walter.
I'm okay.
Thank goodness for cameras.
Okay, so again, the chief of police literally did not respond. He didn't even talk to us. He had nothing to say. He saw a car hit a protester and did nothing. And when I asked him, hey, did you see that? He stared at me. He was like, That's what he was like. He was just like, hey, I'm Buffalo. Hi. What? So we finished the march. We decided to walk on the sidewalk for the rest of the way through. People were frazzled. And then we decided to go talk to Edward Buffalo and see what his deal is. So he was still there, and we went over to talk to him. And I don't want to play the whole conversation, but he did get mad at me when I suggested that he saw it. And let's see if I can find this part. Okay, this is when he's talking to me. You can see him pointing at me. Check that out. He's mad as hell. Look at that. This guy's mad as motherfucking hell. So check this out.
Gonna run us down and kill us.
That I'm coming. I'm not gonna try to run them down
and scare them to death.
Now, I want to remind everyone, just because someone is walking in the street does not mean you can hit them and run. That is not how the world works. If you hit someone, you stop, you see if they're okay, and if they're not okay, you act accordingly. This person literally hit someone and ran off in front of the chief of police. Now, this is what I have to say. I usually don't chime in, but I decided to chime in.
Scare them to death.
What are the chances the chief of police is there with his eyes looking at the situation and somehow... Okay, that's incorrect. Because I looked over and I saw you looking at us.
Did you see it?
I did, yeah.
Okay, then let's go file a complaint.
Oh, I'm willing to.
Are you on the video?
I looked over immediately and So, Chief of Police Edward Buffalo wants me to believe that he saw the car, he was looking in the direction of the car hitting someone, saw the car drive off, didn't see anything. I didn't see it. I know I was that would be like, I'm looking at the webcam. And then someone asked me, hey, do you see that webcam? And I'm like, nope. What webcam? What are you talking about? I don't see a webcam. You can't tell me what I saw. What? Saw your eyes lock mine? Sure.
He didn't acknowledge.
There you go.
He didn't acknowledge it.
I will make sure I am very clear.
He's pointing that finger at you.
He doesn't want to be culpable.
That doesn't even need to be done. I mean, that's not necessary.
I'm not upset. That's the sign of someone who's upset. I'm not upset. Right, and so basically, we basically ask him to do something. He decides to do nothing. And so that's basically the situation. And we just talk amongst ourselves for a little bit. And, it's just embarrassing. This is the absolute state of policing in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. The chief of police, Edward Buffalo, interacts with protests. 107 days that we've been out here, this is the first time he has been out in any capacity while a protest has happened. the first time. And I'm not going to file a complaint with a police department that turned around and set me up and I'm having to go to court over filing a police report before. I'm not filing any more police reports, buddy. That's not going to happen. Nice try. What I do know is that Eddie Buffalo saw it happen, did nothing, and then denied seeing it. And the only thing I regret is not immediately pushing my camera over to his face. I decided to zoom in on the guy and watch the truck leave because I thought that was a more active threat. But I wish I had at least gotten a frame of Eddie Buffalo seeing what happened and doing nothing. Because this guy is a lying piece of dog shit fuck-faced loser. And anyone that believes anything he has to say and takes it at face value is a fucking, like, I don't want to be rude, but you've lost the plot here. What an absolute and utter clown. Fucking idiot. Are there street cameras? I believe there are, yeah. But I got the guy's license plate. He's identifiable. But the rest of this little clip here is Eddie Buffalo basically saying you don't have a permit, therefore anyone can hit you. That's not the law. This isn't Florida, asshole. If you're walking in the middle of the street, right? Yes. Should you not be walking there? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean it's okay for you to get hit and the driver run off. This isn't Florida. I'm sorry. This is North Carolina. What laws are you enforcing, officer? Are you enforcing any laws today? Because I didn't see any laws being enforced. Fucking bullshit, man. What an absolute and utter loser. I thought there was a bug in my coffee, but it was just an ice cube that hasn't melted yet. I got scared. Like, it's a whole different story if the guy stopped, said, oh shit, I'm so sorry, got out of the car, made sure he was okay, exchanged information, and then left. That's a whole different story. But the run aspect of it, that's the illegal part. That's the highly illegal aspect, is the hit and run. The run is the part that should be acknowledged here. But also, I don't mind filing reports for people that don't feel comfortable doing so. Because my info's already out there. Like, the main reason I wouldn't want to talk to cops is because I don't want them to know my name or my address, but that's already happened. So I don't mind being the person that talks to cops for other people, because there's other people that would be in a lot worse scenarios than I would in those things. So but either way, folks, that's day 107. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Alright, folks, it does not look like this guy is coming on the show today, so... Beta. Beta. Let's check out Google News, see if there's anything else worth topping off. Folks, I got some news. The foot skin, there's more. As you can see, there's more coming off. So, boom. This is a little smaller than yesterday's batch. $15. If anyone wants to send me $15, I will send you my foot callus in the mail. $15. Anybody? That foot skin was on the ground while I recorded a hit and run and talked to Police Chief Eddie Buffalo. That is historic skin. It's historic. Like, I'm going to be... it's historic. It's... Your foot skin didn't talk to Eddie Buffalo. Your foot skin didn't run from the scene of a crime and record evidence that might be crucial in a case. Hey, that's not your foot skin. That's my foot skin. So I'm just saying, like, just throwing that out there. Hit me up, folks. Hit me up. Force the vote, force the vote, force the vote, and let them... I mean, that's a good point. But I really want to debate force the vote people, because it just seems really fun. Oh shit, folks. I got an update on my Lego order. That's right, folks. Thanks for your recent Lego order. We know you're waiting for it to arrive on your doorstep, and the good news is, it's now reached our warehouse team. And I want to remind everyone, I ordered this 1 week ago. We wanted to let you know that our warehouse teams are following additional safety guidelines, and we're receiving a high volume of orders. We're working hard to get your delivery to you as quickly as possible, and you'll receive another email once your order's left our warehouse. The following products will be shipped soon. Seinfeld. Bada boom, folks. Ordered it a week ago, it still hasn't shipped. That's what I call service. Mixed Media, you twisted, but I love it. What about the Vanguard guys? Debate them, please. First of all, Mix. What am I twisted? Why do you say twisted? What makes you say that? First of all. Second of all, what about the Vanguard guys? What is that? What about them? What about them? That's what I'm asking you. I would love to debate them. Go on their show and say, debate Andrea of Above It All. I'll say I'm interested. Take this clip of me saying I'm interested in having a conversation and make it happen. Go on their stream and ask them. The toe skin? I mean, I don't make the rules. I mean, it's like, this is historic, right? Again, this marched 107 days in a row. Boom. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this isn't your little bitch fucking skin just sitting at home, like, watching Jimmy Dore videos. No. Talking about the Vanguard. This is some actual, real, direct action protester skin. I got a 4-star rating on WikiFeet, folks. I don't know what else to tell you. Think about this. I've got a 4-star motherfucking rating on WikiFeet. Look at that. This isn't just regular old toe skin. This isn't like, oh, look at that random person with the foot. This is some serious shit. I'm letting you know this right now. Like, so you think this is a joke? You think, oh, look at the streamer, what the fuck? Nah, folks. I don't think so. 4 stars on WikiFeet, so go fuck yourself. Impressive. I'm fucking impressive. Oh, man. I'm on Google News and there's nothing interesting. Huh? What?
We are here today to...
Folks. What the fuck?
We are here today to conduct the largest drug offload in the Coast Guard history. It is approximately 1.4 billion in cocaine and marijuana. Thanks to the Coast Guard cutter James.
Yo. What the fuck?
And the Royal Canadian Navy ship, the Schwanigan. This took over a course of 3 months and approximately 27 different joint interdictions.
Retirement shadow box. Like he just got into it, and now he's.
Isn't it incredible? Like, these motherfuckers literally think that they're doing, like, the God's work. Like, that's like, oh yeah, I just went and, like, you know, shot a wife and kids. Job well done. Oh yeah, you know, I just destroyed a bridge, so now people can't, you know, get across the river and go to work. Job well done. Like, I just, what literally... What has to go through your mind for you to think that this is acceptable human behavior in any capacity? First of all, 1,430 pounds of marijuana. I'm sorry, that's nothing. Those are not drugs. It's a plant. You can literally grow it in a crack on a sidewalk, bro. Like, what? What? And then also, cocaine. I've never tried cocaine, but people have told me it's pretty cool. So I just don't understand the idea of drugs being illegal. I'm sorry, but I just saw this. I saw the headline. U.S. Coast Guard offloads record $1.4 billion worth of cocaine and marijuana. That's a record. What? Every bale of cocaine on this flight deck that doesn't make it to our shores represents lives saved in New York City. Blah, blah, blah. Now, yes, people die of overdosing when it comes to cocaine. You know what else they die when it comes to overdosing? Alcohol. Alcohol. Is the Coast Guard gonna go down there and fucking, like, usurp a bunch of fucking alcoholic beverages? Sorry, folks, sorry. Every time I steal a margarita out of an old person's hand, it's a life saved. What? What? Oh, we got some images, folks. Hold up, we got some images. Oh shit, folks. Images. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, folks. Look at that. That's one hell of an image. Literally, what is wrong with these motherfuckers, man? They're stupid as hell. They're stupid as fucking hell. Like, I'm just like, I don't understand humans anymore. I just.
Really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Anyway, folks. That's the show for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. I enjoyed. And that's really all that matters. Is that I enjoyed. All right, see ya.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
No good, really bad for you. No good, no good, no good, no good, really bad for you.
You know, the truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. It's very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up, and they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble.
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
I would say, I'm not a beta male. I'm not a beta male. And say, I would say, I'm not a beta male. I'm not a beta male. I would say, I would say, I'm not, I'm not a beta male. 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 I'm not say, I'm not a beta male. 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 You know, you're a beta male.
Beta.
Well, so originally the idea had come up of me debating somebody else on this topic, and that didn't end up happening. This would be
I would say, I'm not a beta male. I'm not a beta male. You know, you're a beta male.